Jerome Powell gave us an update yesterday, September 21st, and here is what you need to know.
And we are strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% objective.
He focused a lot on getting back to 2% inflation. Today we're at 8.3%. We got a long ways to go.
At today's meeting, the committee raised the target range for the federal funds rate by 0.75 percentage point, bringing the target range to 3 to 3.25%. And we are continuing the process of significantly reducing the size of our balance sheet.
He increased the rates by 0.75% and 0.75%, and they're continuing to decrease their balance sheet. This is quantitative tightening. If you don't know what that is, watch my last video.
Where the unemployment rate rises to 4.4% at the end of next year, a half percentage point higher than in the June projections. Over the next 3 years, the median unemployment rate runs above the median estimate of its longer-run normal level.
Current unemployment is about 3.7%, which is really one of the lowest unemployment rates we've had in a long time. 4.4% for next year is not bad at all. What does worry me a little bit is the fact that he says that the following years may be worse.
The median projection for the appropriate level of the federal funds rate is 4.4% at the end of this year. The median projection rises to 4.6% at the end of next year and declines to 2.9% by the end of 2025.
So before this year ends, we'll see rates go up at least 1 to 1.25%, and then next year we should see rates go up by about 0.5%, give or take, throughout the year. Then it should sit for a while there at that rate, and then finally in 2025 we should expect to see rates start to go back down. This isn't going to be a short-term increase in rates.
Reducing inflation is likely to require a sustained period of below-trend growth.
In the Q&A, most of the questions focused on what would cause Jerome Powell to change his course of action and start decreasing the rates before the 2025 timeframe that he spoke of during his speech. And he really focused a lot on getting back down to 2% inflation levels. If that is met, they may change their course of action. He talked about getting back to real returns on government bonds, which means if a government bond gives a 3 to 4% yield or return on investment, then the inflation rate needs to be below that 4%. If you have a 4% return on investment, but inflation is at 5%, you're actually losing negative 1% every year. And so the goal is really to get that inflation in balance while still maintaining a healthy level of employment.